So this is the Mighty Blow guy, right? So either tackle or break tackle. I think I'll go for break tackle. Well, I guess there's your answer. Thanks you guys for taking care of this. Well, so the agility 5 on a skink is something a lot of people on Fumble would be very ambiguous about. If I could choose a double or a movement over it, I might. Thanks to Sigma. If I could choose a double for movement over it, I might pick him. I might pick that. Plenty limits your passing anyway. Well, he still passes on a 2+ now, right? Because that's a -1 for a quick pass and a +1 for stunty, or the other way around actually. How I plan to build him: sidestep, sure feet, and sprint on normals. Block and no, on agility 4 he would pass on a 3+ actually, because stunty. So sidestep, sure feet, sprint on normal rolls, block, sure hands on doubles. No, stunty doesn't limit how far you can pass, but it will give you a -1 to the pass roll, which means you have a bigger chance of failing the pass. So he can now pass on a 2+. Not that you'll usually want to, but it's nice that you can. So the fact that I now have a super skink to protect does make hiring an extra skink more reasonable, because they're expendable and you can put them in spots where you don't want to put this guy. And I have the money now anyway. Yes, I will buy a skink. We don't have any new donators, so this will be an unnamed skink. Switz, that's great. Yes, I have an apple. That's okay. I've already got 3 rerolls, which is all I want, I think. I might go for a 4th if I'm really high team value. I have an Apo, I don't need any of this, and I'm unfortunately gathering quite a lot of this. So fan factor is not a good thing to have, really, although it's a sign that you're doing well. Really? That's how this works? Ugh. I think I'd rather stick with having mods ban these people and disable the link removal. So we now have a new skink, 12-player roster, some money in the bank for emergencies, missing star eye and stuff. One last game of lizards, it is. Low team value chaos. Well, that's a lot more fun than high team value chaos. If you want to look into them, that's great. This is the one that's been recommended to me by a couple of people so far. Here we go. Yeah, somehow I don't feel like spending more of my money to enable a chatbot, basically. I mean, I'm not doing this to get rich, but the fact that it costs me money to do now is not where I want to be at. So my opponent says, playing against you genuinely scares me. As long as my guys don't die, I'm happy. Let's see, what does he have? Rookie, wrestle, rookie, okay. He's got no guard. I think I'll go for a bit more of a dense setup here. This should get him pretty safe, right? Although he does have a wizard, so he could do that, I suppose. But honestly, it would make me happy if he wizarded this. I'm not that scary though. This isn't my main team even. Oh. Yeah, me typing smileys is very loud on you guys, sorry about that. The team value difference is big, yes it is. Yes, first time I played down this much, played up 800 up. Okay, with rookies though. Welcome, Ultimatumer. So this is his only multiplayer team, and it has Sure Hands extra arms, and some MVPs. You'll get used to losing players. It gets easier over time. Multiplayer is really the only way to learn. You got quality settings at 61 viewers. That's interesting. Or to play, really. So my break tackle is now here. Not hitting the cage just yet. Well, so this guy, so far he's picked 2 skills on his chaos, and they were sure hands and extra arms. Oh, 3 skills, wrestle. So he doesn't deserve to be cruelly murdered and maimed. He's playing them very nice. Ooh, that's nice. I do feel kind of bad for him. Would you like some advice along the way? Wait, yes. I would go with sure hands. Sure. Maybe. So this is how I like to do my columns with the lizards. You have the front row filled up with these nice armor 9 strength 4 guys, and then you have the back row filled with your squishy little skinks. Nice. Hit the Mino. This looks fun. Very nice geometry there. Try to plan your turns. Consider guard and strength. Like no, you couldn't
dodge this.
To die block without the Mino. Don't rely on him too much. He will let you down a lot. Also, don't roll skulls. Roll pows, exactly. Saving the reroll is good. Protecting yourself from strip ball is also really good. So he got a POW on my dodge guy, which is of course a pity. So it would be tempting to build this guy towards break tackle soon, but I'm going to go block guard first. And then if the opponent doesn't have tackle, he can go in the line of scrimmage, and if he does, then he can go in the back instead. I think two heads is generally the better skill, yes. Especially when he gets doubles for dodge, which you do want on a ball carrier. Let's just follow that. Bam! Gotta love mighty blow.
Just a flesh wound.
What did he say? This is probably where I recommend that he visits my stream, right? So yes, he's getting blocked to pieces here. Ouch! Lucky break on armor 9. Let's just follow that, stick with the minor for now. If you'd like real-time advice, I have a Twitch stream. Yeah, this looks alright. People concede far too easily, in my opinion. Yes, to win with Chaos at low team value. Chaos are a terrible team to learn with. Consider Dark Elves for dodging or Orcs for hitting. I'm just going to briefly disable my sound plant because I'm typing the stream. Twitch.tv TV/the stage level. Oh, there's about 64, not about, there are 64 people. 64 people watching this game, by the way. Sound plant back on. So my opponent Sedatus says hi. Dwarves are very hard to beat. They're relatively easy to tie against, but they're very hard to win against, yes. Hey, Blaine. Get some nice value on my guard here. Stick with the procs because of that guard. If dwarves win, their typical win, like Dark Elves, is a 1-0. So I have a shot at the ball here with block. And I can even do this first. But I might want to stand him up before doing so. So this is the situation that I'm about to create, is one where agility 5 is actually really good. Because the ball carrier is going down here, which is an absolute mess, of course. The ball is in one tackle zone. Oh, I can actually make some room. Yes. So this is a job for agility 5 now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can go up to here, which is good. And I'd say there's no time like the present. So if he fails this pickup, I do have a problem, because he's getting surfed. So I'm glad he's got agility 5 and not agility 4, because that makes this reroll pretty likely. Dodge skill used. I do feel like I need to make that second dodge though. Yes, made it. So let's free up this guy. Nice. Go here. Follow. There's nice. Does he have sidestep? He does. That means this is actually a pretty decent spot for him. Cool. Wow. Turn 3, and there's barely anyone left standing. He's a menace. Only a few games old. And already agility 5. Did you see who was making this block now? Lizards and dwarves are an interesting matchup, I'd say. True. But skinks are good at outpacing dwarves, which is dwarves' real weakness. Not getting pushed into the crowd is also a thing. Is important. Computer won't teach you that.
It says no.
But I will. Oh, but not today. I'm just gonna go and score with this skink. Now that he's become such a good player, he's really not a bad way to spend star player points. I mean, I still prefer to score Sorai, but this guy with agility 5 can really use sidestep and sure feet. So I don't mind him skilling or stealing star player points as much as I would a regular skink. Oh. Yeah, Chaos Dwarves are just a pain in the ass. I don't really like playing as them, but they are mad powerful. Especially, so as you might have realized, I'm a Dark Elf coach. And Chaos Dwarves have the perfect counter for Dark Elves. They have Claw to fight Armor 8. They have Tackle to fight Dodge. They have a Strength 4 Ball Carrier to cancel your ideas about strip balling. They have cheap guys to foul with. They're a pain. Oh, a few returns. That's a pity. So I've played them and I've won with them, but I don't really enjoy playing with them. Clawpoem is their effectiveness, their bread and butter, and it seems to me like, you know, Clawpoem is very hit or miss, and I don't really have fun with them somehow. I would greatly prefer. The one player that I enjoyed was the I've enjoyed two players on Chaos Dwarf teams. One was a Bull Centaur with plus agility, plus movement, and block, break, tackle, and the other was a plus strength, frenzy, break, tackle, stand firm guy. He was fun. So I would use him as a surfing cannon, which you don't really need on a Clawpoem team, but it's a lot more fun than just straight up bash. Sure, so I agree with Liquor that Clawpoem on Chaos Dwarves is balanced compared to other teams. You actually need a doubles for it. You have only 6 players with access to it. Those 6 players have movement 4. So yes, it's reasonably balanced. However, what's harsh about Chaos Dwarves is that in addition to getting 6 guys with potential Clawpoem, you also have a good counter against elves. So they're basically the golden middle option for anyone. My first ever necromantic wolf rolled doubles on his first and third skill. So he had Clawpoem 31 star player points in, which was crazy. Well, only needing a single doubles doesn't really offset it enough either. If I fail this, I want him to be standing. The Crocs has been rolling really well, although not for the injury, to be honest, but let's see if I can lure him into a surf here. Well, Berengal, Slan Blitzers, seriously. Slan Blitzers are so amazing. Yes, so I'm I'm answering him. Yes, I'm talking about this match and Blood Bowl in general. Chatting with my viewers, basically. Teaching Blood Bowl to the world.
Just do it!
Thank you, Shia. Oh, I need to hurry. Oh, I didn't realize we were turn 7 already. Well, they're generic. The fact that you have 4 of them just makes them good, basically. Actually, the Pro Elf Blitzers are way better. You'd think that, right, Liquor? But then you look at the Bretonnian roster and you realize not necessarily. You can get blitzers with general passing access, which just sucks. I mean, the Bretonnian blitzer is just a worse player than the Chaos Pact lineman is. Well, they may not be CRP, but they're certainly crap. So let's see, if I want to score, it would have to be next turn. He can't score. Cool. Welcome. Let's see. Usually 5-man should stay near. I really want to bust this defensive formation. Ah, here he is. Oh, thank you, Dissel. I appreciate it. Next player I hire will be named after you. Well, humans do a pretty good job at being a middle ground team, Maslav, in my opinion, anyway. Let's see if we can make this work next turn. I'm glad you like it, man. Well, the Dark Elves are definitely on the dash side of the spectrum. I mean, sure, they have a lot of block, but having 0 Mighty Blow, well, I don't know. Undead are not really my team. Humans are much more so. Although humans aren't actually my team either. Oh, that's nice. Let's see. Do I have someone who can blitz the ball? I have quite a few. If I do it from here... Yeah, doubles on a Dark Elf blitzer definitely very valuable. I agree. So I'm gonna blitz this guy with him.
Alright!
Welcome, Sedatus. Nice to see you here. I'm just blitzing your ball carrier. And since I have a guy over here, I don't need to reroll that. There we go. I don't follow because I don't want to catch the ball. The ball is here. I have my Super Skink here. He can get there without any issue really. One tackle zone, which he can do perfectly. And I'd say there's no time like the present. Go Super Skink! Here we go. One go for it for the pass. Pass to the Saurus. 2+, thanks to agility 5, but it fails all the same. Pass is good. And the catch is good! Woo! Saurus skills. Gotta love that. Well, I gotta love that. I can see how Sedatus might disagree. Well, you know, 5+, you try 3 and you get 1. With reroll it's 50-50. So 2-0 ahead and receiving, that's a luxury. Give it back. Yeah, I'm gonna re-enable links. Could someone paste me the command to do that? It's quite an extensive one. I guess Moobot has a high false positive rating. Oh, that sucks because that's how all the fumble commands look. The command to re-enable links in the chat, or to disable the link filter. So I'm a bit overextending here. Sedatus, if you're watching, I'm a bit overextending here. So if the kick is deep and I'm in trouble, oh, I'm just missing one F. Here we go. Cool. Well, that's nice. This means I don't have to type to chat to you anymore, Sedatus. Yeah, a little copy-paste error on my part. I'm sloppy like that. So if you're setting up your perfect defense, or actually in general, Sedatus, if you're setting up your defense, I would not put the Minotaur on the line of scrimmage. He's he's one of your most valuable players, and I have enough strength to take him down anyway. And he's also only armor 8, which means he's actually more vulnerable than your warriors, and he's also more valuable. So yes, getting him out of the way, he's basically a pretty big target usually on a Chaos team. So you have 18 seconds. You'll want to put one of the warriors or someone else on the line. Otherwise, Cyanide will decide for you who goes on the line. Also, you have 3 guys in your side here, which is an illegal setup. You can only have 2. So Cyanide will decide who goes there for you. Ah, look. Let's get down over there. Get this guy on the ball. Little risky block here. No good. Follow up.
Push me, and then just touch me.
It's just there. This is going to be safer, I think. I'll protect this angle. Yeah, I also put Beastmen on the line rather than Chaos Warriors. But with a rookie team, I might put the Warriors on there. So, the reason to put your Beastmen there is simply because they're more expendable. And you have more of them, and you don't care about their skilling. Yeah, rolling anything that isn't a normal roll is good on a king. Strength is good, agility is great, movement is good, doubles is good. So I fire these at 16, but I could very well fire at 31 as well. I am, well, I wouldn't say min-maxer, but these, you know, I don't fire healthy humans that much, for instance. But the thing is, these are players that can only really live up to their potential if you're lucky. And getting more of those rolls just means you have more chances of being lucky. Actually, if you're at all able, doing the same with gutter runners is worthwhile as well. Doubles aren't that great on gutter runners, but if you can get any kind of stat on a gutter, he already becomes so much better. Well, I associate min-maxing more with keeping your team value as low as possible. And the way I cycle skinks, for instance, is with the aim of making a very big, effective Lizardman team. If I were to do it in order to stick with rookies, that's min-maxing. If you deliberately fire the players who have skills because you want to have players who don't. Okay, so Sedatus, this guy is now in a world of pain because on a push he goes into the crowd, which is not a place where you want to be. So I've got some blocks with no block guy, which sucks. I need them to start paying off soon. Yeah, he's not dead.
I'm not dead.
Yeah, that's worth a reroll. Good. I'm glad you like them. I spent a lot of time and effort to put them together, basically, and I'm also really enjoying the results. Cool. So I'm basically just screening off here. Sorry, a question. Let's see, Chaos Warrior double 5 has block. I would not take movement. Well, either you go dodge on all of them or none of them, in my opinion. Since you've already got Blodge on the other Chaos Warriors, I would get Blodge on this one too. Because the more Blodge you have, the harder pressed his tacklers will be to keep up. Yes, people do go Claw, Mighty Blow, Piling on their Chaos Warriors, yes. Because they have... Basically, you have one Beastman to blitz with, who has Claw, Pump, Tackle. And you want to have some Chaos Warriors to block with. So you get them stuck in with Wall of Guard, with Chaos Warriors. The opponent has a hard time blocking them down. He's left standing next to one or two of them. And then you can block with them without using the blitz action. Jump up obviously helps with that as well. So these are often, they don't prioritize tackle because they're more focused on blocking the players who don't have dodge anyway. So I can chain push to get an extra square of movement on him, which I think is worthwhile. So by going here and then blitzing from that square, if he goes down on a push or on a POW push, I can push this guy, or on a POW like this. He goes there, that saves me a go for it, and as a bonus I get to stun. Yes, even if you don't like piling on, after Blodge, guard is great, yes. I would definitely make one killer. Okay, back to my logic, if I fail this, where do I want to be? There. These guys are not moving. So block guard is standard for a Chaos Warrior. Adding dodge makes them very good at that role. And then after that, tentacles and stand firm are definitely good options. But note that any Chaos team that you make deliberately unbashy, you're basically making them somewhat less effective against other bash teams, right? Having one or two of those players can be really good, but if you have 3 or 4 Chaos Warriors who all don't take Mighty Blow, your team is not going to cut it against hardcore bashers. So keep that in mind. So welcome new viewers, good to see you coming in. Have a look around at the stuff posted below if you'd like to keep following this, if you think it's interesting. Also, I'm still looking for people to sponsor this brand new microphone of mine. So if you like the stream and want to help support, feel free. And if you just want to stay here and listen, that's cool as well. Interesting kick. Oh, it's out. Still in his hands then. Yeah, I definitely agree with what Berengal is saying here. getting it early on 2 of them is important. Getting it in the end on all of them is probably desirable. Ooh, this is an interesting ball carrier we have here. Now, Sedatus, note that he has Wild Animal, which means that if you want him to walk, you need to use the Blitz action. Because if you use the move action, he will just need a 4+ to move at all. Always Mighty Blow first, definitely. So, Claw is marginally better against armor value 9, but whenever you run into armor value 8, which is almost all the time, I mean even orcs have armor value 8 players, Mighty Blow is just already lots and lots better. Yes, you can, Hamilton. You can here as well, by the way. You can just declare a blitz action, start moving, and then not hit anyone. Yeah, the Chaos Warriors aren't bad to skill. You know, movement 5 isn't terrible, and agility 3 is great for... Ooh, go for it, and it's good. And agility 3 is great for ball carrying. Although, as you've noticed, scoring touchdowns with Sorai isn't even that terrible. You do lose your blitz action, but if you want that Minotaur to move, you've got to either actually blitz with him or at least tell him you're blitzing with him. Dodge guy here. That's one go. Let's get a sidestepper in there. Blitz the rookie. Sturdy is having a great couple of games these days.
Push me, and then just hurt me.
Yes, it is lying to your Minotaur. Sure, let's stand next to him. Do some nice blocking here. Perfect, because he's guarding against both of these strength 4s, which means I get to use my strength 4 against them +1. Nice knockout.
Here's but a scratch.
So he guards against both these strength 4s, and then when they're blocked off, they assist to add their 2 to his 5, making 7, making this a 3 die. If he can remember what a 3 die is and where he left his hat and stuff like that. So, note that I'm deliberately trying to set you up for a follow-up into a half die, which you do not want to make. So, if you block me with this guy, you will get 2 dice, but I have dodge, which means I only go down on a POW. You don't want to roll both down. So if you don't roll a POW on that first one, I'm now here and you are there, which means I will get 1, 2, 3 assists, which gives me strength 7 effectively. So blocking this guy with your Minotaur is really, really not what you want to do. Just a heads up. So you're in a pretty similar situation as I was, Nightshade. I would get a 4th gutter. Having all gutters is like a prerequisite for playing Skaven in my opinion. I know Azur disagrees, for instance. Also, if you really want to build them well, you might want to just skip out on the rat ogre altogether. Now that you have it, I wouldn't fire it per se, but dodge, sidestep. Let's not go there. Tempting though it may be. Roar! Loner fail. Aww. Operation Mino Ball is a failure. A Rat Ogre can be good at cage breaking if you give him break tackle. He can be useful for a number of things. Crowd surfing, not the least among them. Everyone, to me, to me. Yes. And he's nice for poking a hole in big walls of guard that your gutter runners just wouldn't get through. Let's take a punch there. Bam! Nice. Little shove here. Well, on doubles, Juggernaut is a great pick for Rat Ogres. Not in the least because if they roll doubles after Juggernaut, you can just give them Claw, which is also really, really good. Yeah, giving the ball to the Minotaur is a fun option, but not necessarily a very, very good one. So let's see, now I can block him. But I can't really blitz him with 2 dice. He doesn't have block, he doesn't have block. This, oh, I can blitz him with 2 dice actually. If I go like this, get him out of the way. Here, the Croxigore can do it. Woo!
"'Tis but a scratch."
Tomb Guardian already has block. Second doubles. Dodge. Sure. Yes. Although if your whole Khemri team doesn't take dodge, diving tackle is great actually. Diving tackle is really solid. Welcome, Jesus. Let's see what happens if I step onto this little ball thingy here. Oh, it's still in. As if it went out, it could have gone just about anywhere. Oh, this is even your extra arm guy. No, I would never skip it. Frenzy is good. What did you take then? Oh, that's a pity. So, blodging with them is really good. Sorry, I missed the announcement for a second, so I didn't see who joined, but welcome anyway. So I'm gonna go with a standard blitz with my Mighty Blow guy on this ball carrying extra arms beastman. So as for a bit more team building advice, Sedatives, I would say get yourself a Mighty Blow tackle beast as early as you can. Huh. Let's see, this is an easy block to make. Or at least to try. And then I can go here. Here. Block this guy away. Away, is that right? Follow that, yes. You're expendable. Nah, true. So, Senators, Berengal is saying you might want to go Mighty Blow Claw before Tackle. And I'm inclined to agree, really. Agility 5. Agility 5. It's so broken, it doesn't work. There we go. So, yeah, the fact that in this league, in the NAF ladder, you just get so many chaos, so many orcs, so many dwarves, and very little elves. Prioritizing tackle might not be the best idea. So the first, yeah, it is a monster skink actually, Fox. Also, the fact that plus agility were his first 2 rolls. Means he still has a good chance of rolling doubles as well, or stats, other stats. And that's a turnover, and that's still a turnover. Oh no, Thatiger! Thatiger, your belly hurts.
Just a flesh wound.
So 2 goes to score, or, here we go. Why take the easy route when you can also take the hard one? Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. With the 3 die, I'm willing to make. It's weird that I'm rather surprised that Cyanide decided to put 3 elf teams of the 4 total elf teams in the initial 10, basically. It's quite a lot. Oh no! Sedatus, where did you go? Come back, come watch my Saurus touchdown. Sedatus! We were just bonding. Come on, dude, talk to me. Tell me you're still in the chat. Okay, thanks for the update. That would be a pity. So, well, Arosha, I'm glad you like your Pro Elves. I'm personally really not a Pro Elf coach, although I did win the All Pro Elf tournament on Fumble this year. So on Fumble they have a tournament called the XFL, which is the Xenophobes Federated Leagues, and it's basically a tournament of one race to determine who's the best team of that race. And I really didn't like Pro Elves that much, but I did like Elf Balling, which is playing Elf versus Elf games. So I figured, well, if I'm going to join the XFL, then I'm going to be playing a lot of Elf versus Elf games. That sounds like fun. I like doing that. So then I decided I'm going to make a Pro Elf team just for that XFL. That's odd. Huh. Is this something occurring now or something we were already experiencing before? This is probably fixable if it's consistent. Oh, that's a pity, Sedatus. Well, it was fun playing you. It might have to do with the audio processing steps that I'm doing. Cool. Yeah, you too. Good luck with the learning. I would definitely pick Dark Elves or Chaos for the future. Sidestep, and then diving tackle. Yes, actually I agree, Hamilton. Not conceding and playing, losing this hard and then learning. Yep, good mentality, we'll get there.